By the end of this year, the U.S. will use 3 billion cans of spray paint, laying down over 150 million gallons of paint to help maintain everything from our roads to our job sites. We'll use them in our communities, our backyards, and even in our garages. And what is now a thriving industry goes back 75 years to 1949, when our founder, Ed Seymour, thought of a better way to paint household steam radiators. Now, he didn't know it, but his invention would forever change the way the world paints. Fast forward, and the business that Ed built is alive and well, right here in his hometown of Sycamore, Illinois. In fact, we're proud to still be a family-owned and run company, and we're still making paints and coatings for pros and DIYers alike, from the baseball field to under the hood and everywhere in between. Seymour makes paint to keep us safe and enhance and enrich the world around us. We want you to have the tools you need to make your dream projects a reality, because your projects are our projects too. And so this project was born out of a creative partnership with David from Willamette Motor and Fabrication, and initially sketched out on a napkin at last year's SEMA show. And we're proud to be supported by the good folks at Send Cut Send and Miller Welders. See, we all share a common vision that builders, from pros to DIYers, we can do a lot with our own hands, and that story is worth telling. And for all of us, it's worth investing in. Willamette Motor and Fabrication created an initial set of drawings and worked with the design services team at Send Cut Send to make it easy to manufacture. Produced in their headquarter location in Reno, Nevada, Send Cut Send laser cut, bent, anodized, and threaded a whole lot of 5052 aluminum. A well-executed design made assembly pretty easy, and this type of construction is right in the sweet spot for the Miller Welders Multimatic 220 AC/DC. Aluminum needs more current to weld than the same thickness steel, and this machine ran 175 amp tabs and slots and 100 amp open corners, all without complaint. In fact, we asked David, and he said he felt like he was the loosest part of the whole setup because the AutoSet feature does so much of the heavy lifting. As the fabrication part of this process wrapped up at his shop in Dallas, all of us back in Sycamore were in the final stages of formulating and testing our brand new 316L stainless steel blast in satin black. See, the finish had to be just right, because this would be its first project. See, we didn't just want to come out with a new paint. We wanted to reinvent the way we paint. And so, in keeping with Ed Seymour's tradition of innovation, 75 years later, we are turning the traditional spray paint can on its head. The new AutoFlow spray gun is a powerful tool. It combines the convenience of an aerosol can with the feeling of a professional spray gun. Also, you can get professional-looking results, but from a rattle can. Like so many of our products, this one started out just as an idea in our own garages. For bigger projects, we would, quite frankly, just get tired of pushing on a nozzle, and so we figured y'all might too. That's because Seymour is a company built from people who are DIYers like you and me. We're marking 75 years as a company, sure, but more importantly, we are celebrating our team that got us there, because their success is our success too. And so we are committed to working with amazing, like-minded people and companies like Send Cut Send and Miller Welders and David from Willamette Motor and Fab, all to collaborate and grow together. And so you will find us right here, along with these great people, continuing that tradition of innovation that has been the lifeblood of each of our businesses, so that our next 75 years are every bit as bright and colorful as our first.